I understand we're having some audio difficulties with our transmission in Atlanta. We're working on it, and we hope to have that fixed shortly.
You see Dwight there in prayer with his Muslim minister before the fight. He's tried very hard in the build-up to this fight to intimidate Holyfield, and he's going to continue to do that during the fight. This is calculated by him. He's trying to lure his opponent into recklessness, and he's trying to capitalize on Evander's inexperience. Evander cannot lose his cool. He must stay relaxed because tension takes a tremendous toll physically. And one of Evander's biggest challenges here is going to be overcoming the psychological barrier of going 15 rounds for the first time.
I'm Al Troutwig along with Alex Swallow. The bell rings, and this is round one. Scheduled to go 15 for the junior heavyweight title that belongs, at least for the moment, to Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Here in Georgia, the scoring is done on the 10-point must system. The winner of each round must receive 10 points, the loser 9 or less. Scoring is done by 3 judges with a non-scoring referee who in this case is Vinny Raynon. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect, and the fight will be ruled a knockout if 3 knockdowns occur. Also, the standing 8 count is in effect, as is the mandatory 8 count. The crowd very lively, and Alex, we haven't heard any of your early strategy. How about it?
You just saw Holyfield. He is devastating right now. He is just outspeeding the champion. He's doing everything he has to do. He's got that 6-inch reach advantage, and he's got the 6-inch height advantage. And Evander just has to find the range where he can reach Qawi, but Qawi cannot reach him. On Dwight's part, he cannot change at age 33. He's just going to put on relentless pressure. Unlike most fighters who are coming in all the time out, Qawi is a good defensive fighter. He covers well, he bobs, he weaves. Evander must use that jab to try to pierce that defensive shell. And he's doing that very well right now.
Hard left off the forehead of Qawi, so difficult to penetrate his defenses, but right now, grimacing. Holyfield trying to penetrate with the left.
Right now, the biggest difference is the reach and the speed. Evander is just quicker than Dwight. Both fighters are light heavyweights. Evander outgrew that division. I think Dwight ate himself out of that division. I think he's carrying excess poundage, and that has to hurt his reflexes and his speed.
And yet he still thinks he can go up to the heavyweight division.
If he gets by this fight, that's a very big if.
This is the division that the WBC and IBF call the cruiserweight division. Holyfield in the white trunks with blue trim. Dwight Muhammad Qawi, once more well known as the Camden Buzzsaw, in the white trunks with red trim. A good left-right combination to the head of Qawi.
But you have to watch very closely with Dwight Muhammad Qawi because he does block an awful lot of punches. And right now, Evander is getting through often.
A wild right after a good left-right combination. Lots of noise in the Omni right now. Watch Qawi stalking, constantly moving forward. If he ever takes a step back, you'll know that he's in early trouble.
Evander right now is making a little bit of a mistake in the closing seconds here. He's backing straight up. He should be moving from side to side. Stay within punching range. There, he moves to his right, away from the Qawi right hand.
We're watching the WBA Junior Heavyweight Championship bout between Qawi and Holyfield, and it's off to a great start. We'll be back. Round 2 scheduled to go 15. We're live in Atlanta. Evander Holyfield with a big height advantage over Dwight Muhammad Qawi, and lots of punches were thrown. And as Alex mentioned in the first round, the big question with Qawi as he throws a lunging left to the midsection of Holyfield is how many of those punches get through that good defense of his.
There was one moment that I was waiting for. Qawi hit Evander with a solid right hand, and Evander didn't go anywhere. Dwight has a good jab, very accurate, good power, but his money punch has always been the right hand. He throws it from all angles, throws it overhand, throws uppercuts with it. There's Evander moving side to side. But that is not where Evander wants to be. He's right on the inside. He's too close to Qawi. He should be at longer range, using his jab to get his distance and then letting his hands go. He does not want to fight this fight on the inside.
Where Qawi wants to be. Now here he is in close. Couple of body shots by Qawi to Holyfield.
Evander, that's it. He had to turn him away. He was on the ropes there momentarily. He wants to fight this fight out in the center of the ring, and Qawi wants to fight it on the ropes and in the corners, just the way he did with Leon Spinks in his last defense.
It is a 20-foot ring. Remember, Holyfield has only gone to 8 rounds once in his career, and only to 6 rounds all the other fights. That was the maximum.
And that 15-round distance is an intimidating thing, Al. Even so great a fighter as Marvin Hagler, the first time he did it in his first try for the world middleweight title against Vito Antuofermo, he was intimidated after round 10. He was in unknown territory.
There's none of that smiling taunting from Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Not yet. He's taking some licks from Holyfield, but now here comes Qawi back. And Holyfield slides off the ropes.
Again, Evander pulling straight back and vulnerable to the Qawi right.
I heard Lou Duva scream from the corner of Holyfield that Dwight Muhammad Qawi is cut. He has never been cut in his career. Neither has Holyfield. Neither of these fighters have ever been down in their career. I don't see the cut yet.
Evander has to defend himself there at the barrel. They're fighting after the barrel.
The bad blood is flowing.
Evander Holyfield certainly knows what it is to not hear a bell or hear a referee's instructions, but I can tell you that this is not a very good bell here in Atlanta. It sounds more like the school bell when we were late for study hall, Al. And with this crowd going wild, you just can't hear it.
Some of the action from the second round.
See, those are not solid right hands by Evander here. He triples, I think, with the right hand here. Keeps trying it. Tried a left uppercut there. I would think that the uppercut would be a tremendous punch for Evander, with Dwight bending over and being so tough to hit from on top. I think he should use that right uppercut whenever he's inside.
I'm still looking for the cut that I heard Lou Duva exclaim about.
I don't see Eddie Ariana working on a cut in the corner. Wesley Muzan's the chief second. There's the Holyfield corner. Lou Duva saying, just relax.
Dwight Muhammad Qawi's record, 26-2-1 with 15 knockouts. No amateur fights on record. Holyfield 11-0 with 8 knockouts. And on we go to round 3, scheduled for 15. Holyfield, a couple of big punches from the left and another one from the right.
I gave Evander the first 2 rounds, but I don't think he's fighting the fight that he wanted to fight. He's going to war with Dwight Qawi.
Holyfield is going for it. He doesn't want to go 15 rounds. Alex, he's only in round 3 and he's using so much energy.
Exactly right. The point I was trying to make before that flurry. If he has any doubts about his stamina, a warning there by referee Vinny Raynon to Qawi about low blows. Dwight Qawi at his size is going to hit low, and he's going to hit low often, and he just did it again.
And a warning to Qawi, and still he stalks and comes in again. Head first, gloves up.
Evander expended a lot of energy early in this round, as you pointed out, Al. The key to the fight is whether he can sustain it, because he's going to get Dwight Qawi in his face all afternoon.
A right from Qawi sent the sweats flying off the head of Holyfield. That right got into the jaw of Qawi.
Again, that's war on the inside, short range, Dwight Qawi territory, not Evander Holyfield territory. I'm not saying he's not holding his own inside, but he doesn't have to be there.
Right uppercut from Qawi got into the chin of Holyfield. Boy, they're exchanging so many punches. Qawi not blocking as many as I thought he might.
Low blow by Qawi, and then a low blow in retaliation by Holyfield. He may only have 11 pro fights, but he's learned that you have to fend for yourself. You can't wait for the referee to deduct points.
Qawi, the thick neck, built like a tree trunk, and Holyfield, the body beautiful, tall and slender.
One statistic we didn't have in the tail of tape, Holyfield has a 29-inch waist as against Qawi's 36-inch waist.
So they can't switch trunks when this fight is over.
He's just a tank, Qawi. He just comes in, he's got him on the ropes. Evander moves up, but he does not look fresh.
I thought he looked a little tired, leaning against the ropes.
Did Evander coming off there.
Just seconds remaining in this, the third round. Keep in mind the stamina and just plain smarts that might belong with Dwight Muhammad Qawi. We are live at the Omni in Atlanta. Round 3 winding down. Live on Wide World of Sports.
When he's throwing 4 or 5 hard punches, I want you to just go with dead weight and hit with 1 punch big at the counter. You understand? See, he's punching himself out. You hear what I'm saying here? So now look, you let him fight, but don't you fight hard. You got me covered?
You got to turn when he fights. Turn when he fights.
Let him fight, man. Over here. Flip back over here. It's all right. Feel okay now? Yeah. Can't use your jab too big. Yeah, that's the why you got to clean that jab out because he's right there for it. Okay.
To it here in Atlanta. The bell, as Alex Wallo mentioned a few minutes ago, sounding like a school bell. So on we move to the 4th round. We're scheduled to go 15. This for the junior heavyweight title, the WBA, belonging to Dwight Muhammad Qawi, his 2nd title defense.
Right now, Evander Holyfield looks tired. He's laying on the ropes. We said coming in that stamina was a big question with him, and he is very, very tired. Qawi has him right where he wants him. Qawi isn't fresh as a daisy either, don't get me wrong. He's expended a lot of energy, and he's taken a lot of punches from a powerful, young, strong kid. Punching low again there is Qawi.
Lil Duva saying, yelling from the corner, turn him, spin him around, get off the ropes, and finally, Holyfield is able to do that. There is not as much spark and power behind those Holyfield punches. It's very obvious.
Exactly right. Those were just pulling punches. They landed, they scored, but they did little damage.
Approaching the midway point of round 4. We'd like to alert our local stations along the line that at the end of this round, we'll be taking a station break. Boy, would Holyfield like to take a station break right now.
Good body shot by Qawi. Good body shot.
Holyfield came back with a stronger looking right. That punch blocked by Holyfield. A glancing right.
And Holyfield stumbled with that left right. It clipped him a little bit on the jaw, but he stumbled. Qawi breathing very heavily, but he is relentless.
A left and a right combination again. Boy, that combo has worked well for Holyfield. But now a big left-right left coming back from Qawi. Holyfield back against the ropes and sliding away.
Qawi's slipping an awful lot of those punches, Al. And that's Holyfield expending energy again with nothing to show for it.
Holyfield's eyes not looking as sharp, and he was back on his heels twice during that last flurry. A couple of blows that look south of the border from Qawi to me. Just watching these two go at it, there's no way that I can imagine this one going 15. We will continue live from Atlanta, but first, these messages and a word from your local stations.
Missouri.
I want the short hook. What the short hook? All right, you okay? All right?
Okay? Come on, you win this fight. Nice and easy out